center the eyes and close. Relax for a couple of breaths. Open the eyes again, looking up, and this time moving the eyes in a counterclockwise rotation. Again, without moving the head, creating a large circular rotation of the eyes. So again, as the eyes reach the top, center the eyes and close. Rub the palms briskly. And then make a cup over the eyes with the palms. Allow the eye muscles to relax. Gently rub the eyelids and the eyebrows with the fingertips. Just gently massaging the area around the eyes. And then gently release the hands. Get ready for some simple warm-up. So let's get into the hands and knees position for the cat and cow stretch. Bring the hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Spread the fingers apart. As you inhale, lift the head up, tailbone up, creating an arch in the spine. As you exhale, lower the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone in, lift the navel up, rounding the spine. So continue for a few more breaths, creating an arch when you inhale and rounding the spine when you exhale. Keeping the elbows straight. Next time you finish the round of exhalation, at the end of that round, bring the spine back to the neutral position. Rest for a couple of breaths. And just slowly roll back and sit up on your heels in the Vajrasana or the diamond pose. Keeping the spine straight.
Good morning, Tom. Thanks for joining. Good morning, John. Tom, thanks for joining. Time for joining. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you, Tom.
In this technique, we are forcing the air out through the nose, brisk expulsions, and at the same time you expel the air out, you pull the belly in. Start with a deep exhalation, then half.
So right now we are going to be breathing the air, forcing it out through the nose, from the stomach all the way, forcing it out through the nose. Right, and the benefits are that it strengthens and energizes the nervous system, and then it improves blood supply to the brain. Right, improves blood supply to the brain. So if you get up in the morning, this can be a very good exercise to get your day going. Right, with all the stress that we are dealing with in this country, nothing better than getting your brain going. Right. All right, so let's do it. Exhale completely. Exhale completely. Get back to your natural breath. Now we are going to the Surya Namaskar in Sanskrit, the sun salutations. So I'm going to move the camera so we can do the sun salutations Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar.
Feet and toes together.
Feet and toes together.
Body relaxed. Spine is erect. Begin with an exhalation. Exhale and bring the palms together in the prayer position. Inhaling, stretching the arms out in front. Raise them up and stretch back. Exhale, bending forward. When you bend forward, keep the shoulders pulled out in front, buttocks gently pushed back. Finally drop the hands and shoulders. Try to reach for the toes. Now bring your palms on the floor by bending the knees. And then swing your left foot all the way back. Left knee down. We're pushing the buttocks down and lifting the chest and chin up. And the right foot back. Go into the downward facing dog. Trying to press the heels down and lifting the tailbone and the buttocks up. Now bring the knees to the floor and chest and chin to the floor. The buttocks are lifted up at this point. And now slowly lower the buttocks down. Lift your head, neck and chest. And for the first round, we will lift the palms off the floor. Just trying to use the upper body strength to lift the chest higher. Keep breathing. And now put the palms back down. Push with the palms and getting back to the downward facing dog. Once again, in the downward facing dog, we make the effort to press the heels down. Now lift the head up and swing the left foot forward. Bring it up between the palms. Right knee goes down and you're looking up. Chin and chest up. Then the right foot forward. Bring the 2 feet together. Stretch the knees straight. Bring the arms out in front. Bring the body in the shape of the letter L. And then start stretching up and back as you inhale. And finally standing straight up. Exhale and release the arms down. So that's our basic round of the sun salutation. And in the second and third round, we will add a few minor variations to some of the stretches. So once again, let's bring the feet together, toes together. Exhaling, palms together in the prayer position. Inhaling, swing the arms out to the side this time. Raise them up and stretch back. Exhaling, bending forward. As you bend forward, bring the hands behind you. Interlock the fingers and pull the hands back. Keep breathing. With every inhalation, make the effort to pull the hands back and lift them up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, attempt to close the gap between the chest and the thighs. Spend about 3 to 4 breaths here, synchronizing the movements, very gentle, subtle movements with your breath. Keeping all the stretching within the limits of your natural flexibility and endurance. And slowly now release the arms down, bend your knees. Once again, put the palms alongside the feet on the floor. This time swing the right foot back. Let's do a little variation here. So put the right knee down, lower the buttocks and begin to raise the arms up slowly. This is called the Anjaneya Asana, or the Hanuman pose, or a variation of it. You're making the effort to lift the arms up, elbows are straight, look up. Push the buttocks down and forward. And if you are comfortable, create an arch by pushing the shoulders back. And all effort is gentle. Always keep breathing. And now slowly release the palms down. The left foot back. We go into the downward facing dog. Okay, let's spend a few extra breaths here. Let's try and deepen the stretch very gently. Lowering the heels closer and closer to the floor. And at the same time, try to push the buttocks back toward the back wall and lift the buttocks up. In the process, we are flattening the armpits, trying to even lower the forehead closer to the floor. Now let's bring the knees to the floor. Push the buttocks all the way back and try to lower the buttocks on the heels. Lower the forehead, and in an effort to stretch the spine longer, let's start walking the fingertips away from us. Just making a gentle effort to stretch the spine. And now keeping the hands exactly where they are, we're going to slowly slide the body forward, keeping the chin close to the floor if possible, and then coming up into the cobra pose, Bhujangasana. In this pose, we're keeping the elbows close to the body, lifting the chest up, but keeping the navel on the floor in the second round. We're looking up, maintaining a very gentle pressure with the palms from the palms on the floor. Pushing the chest forward and lifting it up. And now once again push with the palms and get back to the downward facing dog. Lift the head up, this time swinging the right foot forward, trying to bring the foot between the palms, left knee down, and then slowly begin to raise the arms up. And once again, we are pushing the buttocks down and forward. Elbows are straight, looking up, creating an arch if comfortable by pushing the shoulders back. That's optional. Creating an arch is always optional. And then slowly release the hands down. Swing the left foot forward. Stretch the knees straight, trying to reach for the toes. And this time we'll swing the arms out to the side. And then very slowly begin to come up. Stretch back. And then come to a straight standing position. Release the arms and hands. Relax for a few breaths.
Thank you for joining. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
Try the third round. So bring the feet together.
Third round now.
As you
Third
exhale,
round.
bring the palms together again in front of the chest. Inhaling, stretching the arms out in front. Raise them up and stretch back. And then slowly begin to bend forward as you exhale. Trying to reach for the toes without bending the knees first. And now bend the knees, put the palms alongside the feet on the floor. Left foot back again. And in the third round, we will keep the knee off the floor. Then you're trying to press the left heel further back, which will straighten the left leg. Still lower the buttocks and lift the chest up, creating a nice stretch on the inner thighs and the spine. And now slowly swing the right foot back. And this time we go into a plank position. In the plank position, the heels, buttocks and shoulders are all in one straight line. The shoulders are directly above your hands. Heels are gently pressed back, body is in a straight line. And now bring the knees to the floor. And very slowly begin to bend the elbows and lower the chest and thighs closer and closer to the floor. If you feel comfortable, when the chest is about 2 inches from the floor, hold that position for a couple of breaths. If not, just lower the abdomen down. And then when you're ready, begin to lift the head, neck and chest. And for the third round, we stretch the elbows straight. And we are rolling the shoulders up, pushing the chest forward and lifting it up. Try to lower the thighs down. Toes are pointing back. Tops of the feet flat on the floor. And if you feel comfortable, you can press with the top of the feet and lift the knees off the floor. And this is called the Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, or the upward facing dog. Lower the knees down. Once again, push with the palms to get back to the downward facing dog. Lift the head up. This time the left foot forward. Bring the foot between the palms. Keep the knee off the floor, the right knee. Press the heel back to stretch the leg straight. Lower the buttocks and lift the chest up. And feel the stretch. Slowly the right foot forward. Stretch the leg straight. Again, slowly stretch the arms out in front, L shape, and then begin to stretch up. Stretch back as you inhale, and then slowly standing straight up, exhale and release the arms, and relax. Okay, let's do a balancing pose. Let's do the Vrikshasana, or what's called the tree pose. You may want to step away from your mat so your feet find a better firm footing. So let's start by lifting the left foot up and try to bring the sole of the foot against the inside of the right thigh. The effort is to bring the foot up as high as you can. But if that doesn't work, just place the sole of the foot wherever it feels comfortable. Join the palms in front of the chest. Fix your gaze at a spot in front. It usually helps a little better in your balance. When you feel comfortable in your initial balance, begin to raise the arms up overhead. Keeping your gaze fixed at this spot in front. Stretch the arms up. Elbows are straight. If possible, lift the shoulders and the rib cage up. Get a nice stretch. And then very slowly bring the palms together in front of the chest first. And then slowly release the arms and the legs down. Take an extra breath or two here.
Please hit that subscribe button if you can.
Side.
Please hit that subscribe button if you can. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hit the subscribe
button.
button.
The sole against the inside of the left thigh. Once again, bring the palms in the prayer position. When you feel comfortable, begin to raise them up. Pulling the arms and the shoulders up. In the balancing poses create not only they are good for physical balance, but also create a deep focus.
So the benefit of this is that it improves physical balance. It improves physical balance.
Slowly.
Improves mental focus.
Palms together.
And it also strengthens the legs.
And as you exhale, just release arms and legs down. Okay, let's lie down on the abdomen, face down. Bring the arms either alongside the body or fold the elbows under your forehead or the chin. Spread the feet apart. Just find a position that feels comfortable for a few breaths here. Just relax. And now we get ready for the Shalabhasana or the locust pose. So let's bring the feet together, chin on the floor, and bring the palms under the thighs. Stretch the elbows straight and tuck them in. And as you inhale, slowly begin to raise the legs up. Keep the chin on the floor. Keep the legs straight without bending the knees, lifting the legs, knees and thighs as high as is comfortable. And then very slowly, bring the legs down as you exhale. Keep the hands where they are. Take a couple of breaths here. Relax. And once again, we'll do this one more time. So bring the feet together, stretch the legs back and begin to raise the legs up. Slow movement. Total awareness on where the stretch feels most. And again, as you exhale, slowly release the legs down. Bring the arms out. Put the other cheek on the floor and relax. Next we'll do the Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Put the forehead on the floor. Bend your knees, hold the ankles. You're going to slowly lift the head, neck and chest. And try to lift the knees and thighs off the floor. So gently kick back into the hands with your feet. That should help you lift the knees and the thighs up. The elbows are straight, shoulders are pulled back, and you're looking up. Not overdoing it. This is a pretty intense stretch. Back off if you begin to feel uncomfortable. And now slowly release the pose, release the arms and legs. Rest for a couple of breaths. Gently roll over onto your back in the Shavasana, or the dead body pose, just for a few breaths. You can spread your feet and the arms, just loosening up and relax. Now bring the feet together, stretch the arms overhead. Pull the body longer by pulling the hands and shoulders back, toes pointing away. And next time you're ready to exhale, with the exhalation come up to a sitting posture. Trying to sit up straight if possible. And then you can just turn around. Face the center of the room. Just stretch the legs out. Take a couple of easy breaths. We'll get ready for the forward bending poses. First we will do what's called the Janu Shirshasana or the head to knee pose. So keep the right leg stretched out straight in front. Bend the left knee. And bring the sole of the left foot against the inside of the right thigh. You try to slide the foot as close to the perineum as you can. Stretch the arms out in front. Inhaling, begin to raise the arms up slowly. Pull the arms and shoulders up. And exhaling, begin to bend forward. Align your chest with the right thigh. Try to reach for the toes. If you cannot reach the toes, hold on to the ankles or the calf muscles. We're trying to keep the spine erect without rounding the spine. We'll guide the stretch with our breath. As you inhale, try to elongate the spine, pulling it from the base. As you exhale, very gently dropping the chest closer to the thighs. Spend about 5 to 7 breaths in this pose. Again, becoming fully aware of the stretch. Maintaining gentle, smooth breathing. And at no point overdoing the stretch. Now slowly stretch the arms out in front, raise them up slowly. And then as you exhale, release the arms. And switch to the other side. So stretch the left leg straight out, bend the right knee, and align the sole of the right foot against the inside of the left thigh. Stretch the arms out in front, raise them up, inhaling, pull, exhale, begin to bend forward. And this time align the chest with the left thigh. Same technique. As you inhale, make the spine longer. And as you exhale, closing the gap between the chest and the left thigh. Again, maintaining the pose for about 5 to 7 breaths if it's comfortable.
Linda, once you can, come and take
Feel
your
free
time.
to come out of the pose anytime you begin to feel uncomfortable. You don't have to stay there until the final signal. And now gradually stretch the arms out, raise them up, inhaling.
Okay, guys,
And as
thank you.
exhale,
I gotta
release the
go.
arms.
It's time to go and get my son ready for
Now,
school.
stretching both the
So see you all tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.